Ahoy, Meat Popsicles, CDP here with more FTL. Welcome back. On our last run, we achieved victory and redemption in the Kestrel A. Worked out pretty well. Everything kind of shook out the way you would want on a run. Got exactly what we needed when we needed it. Clutch breach missile hits. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But let's see if we can replicate that success with our random ship of the day. And that random ship is the Lanius A, which, never, according to this, I've never played on normal before. So, let's talk about the Lanius A. You have two Lanius crew members, of course, and a human who's going to be the pilot. You have an ion stunner and a chain laser. Also comes with hacking right away and a clone bay right away. So, this is kind of like the Kestrel of Advanced Edition. Got a little bit extra stuff, you know, like a clone bay instead of a med bay, hacking, instead of a missile weapon, something like that. Maybe more similar to the Kestrel C. Although Kestrel C is the Kestrel of Advanced Edition. But anyways, so you got hacking right away, so that gives you some missile defense. You can try and hack their weapons, keep the missiles from firing while you have the ion stunner and chain laser fire in tandem. Get two shots on the weapon system, hopefully knock their weapons offline. Get you some breathing room. You also have emergency respirators, which means crew take half damage from oxygen. It also applies if you're on the enemy ship, if you want to board and take out AIs with no oxygen, etc., etc. Probably something going to be selling relatively quickly. Something else for this ship, only one achievement I'm missing that I could not get on easy was get to Sector 8 without your ship's net oxygen levels exceeding 20%. Starts after the first jump. This achievement was bugged. If you were to cancel, if you were to leave the game, if you were just say save and continue, save and quit and continue later, it would reset this. You would never get it. You can have a broken oxygen system, 0% oxygen forever, the entire run from jump 1, and you wouldn't get the achievement because as long as you saved and continued, it would just not work. I think they fixed that in the patch. Maybe we'll go for it, maybe we won't. It does make things a little bit harder. Something to worry about that maybe you don't have to worry about. We'll see if we go for it. If you get more air-breathing crew, you might, find that hard to get. Also, if you get hacked, it closes the doors, so, it's hard to keep the whole ship deoxygenated. But for right now, I think that's enough hullabaloo, and I will get started. So, as always, the Deity carries vital remaining Red Federation fleet. You will need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up to you. So let's rejigger our power supply a little bit. Definitely want chain laser on. And we're going to depower our clone bay. We want ion stunners on. Another thing this ship has, it starts with a paltry level 1 engine, which isn't that great. That's below the curve. But we have hacking, so kind of have that as a missile defense in a way. Talking about our weapons briefly, chain laser gets faster the more it has a chance to fire, so it can get up to a 7-second fire rate there. And the ion stunner fires once every 10 seconds. And it can stun for 5 seconds. Supposedly it stuns the crew as well, wherever it hits, and that will keep them from repairing. So, hit hard on shields, keep ion stunner on shields. Maybe you can keep them from repairing shields or weapons or whatever. So, use it a little more strategically than just a regular ion, which is more like keep shields down, keep systems down. This will keep them from repairing things. Maybe ion stun to piloting. Try and keep ion stunning to piloting. Maybe don't go for hull damage, but try and get one shot off with a chain laser, like one through shields, one for damage, and ion stunner to come in and keep people from repairing things. So it's something to think about strategically. But we don't need the clone bay powered up. You will get the passive. Right now it's 8 HP every jump. You get that passively without any power in the system. You do need power in it, of course, if somebody dies, so they can come back, unless you get the DNA. Backup DNA bank. But anyways, more hullabaloo. Let's get jumping. First jump has a distress beacon. Why the heck not? And I already screwed up the achievement, so we're not going for it. If your distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon, your sensors are picking up a single life form. We'll go down to the surface to investigate. You found a colony that seems to have been recently attacked. Exploring the devastation, you find a lone survivor. I would invite him to join the crew, but scrap is probably more important than crew right now, so I will take him to his family, and we get 18 scrap. Very nice. Yeah, and in order to get that the achievement, I would have had to have vented the entirety of the ship before our first jump, and I did not do that. I neglected to do that, so we are not going for that achievement. on this run, but maybe for the first ever normal Lanius run, maybe I want to keep things to a minimum, extra stuff I have to worry about. But anyway, scans reveal a mining base, a nearby plant, long since abandoned, no life signs detected, so empty jump is empty. Let's check out the next one. And if the sound effects are a little loud, I apologize, but I definitely want to hear when missiles fire, things like that. In the past, I kind of missed out on some of those sound effects, so I'm maybe overcompensating a little bit. But right now, you detect the rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. We will attack because we want the scrap. We also want the sensor data. We want to know where we're going. So our only missile defense right now, because I mean, what are we at? 15% dodge chance. That's ridiculous. Only missile defense right now is to hack their weapons. We're gonna ion stun. I don't know. Try and auto fire it on cloaking maybe. And we're gonna chain laser on weapons for now. Get those down as quickly as possible. And I cloak right away. And yeah, there we go. Here comes the hack. Okay, the missile, couldn't click quick enough. The missile does get a chance to fire. It hits our engines, of course it does. Weapons are going to fire now. And I'm an idiot because I didn't time those well enough. Shields might come back. No, they don't. Okay, but we miss anyways. Another missile comes in, hits an empty room. Glorious. Let's turn off auto fire. That's screwing us up a little bit. No more auto fire. Let's not do that. Missile's going to come in again. Hits piloting and stuns our pilot. That's fantabulous. We can hack their weapons now. Let's send the ion stunner in. And let's get chain laser firing. 2 misses again. Great. Really wish the enemy would be missing, but have no control over that. Another missile fires. Hits our oxygen room. Of course it does. We ion stun. They cloak. Wonderful. Let's get our weapon personnel fixing the oxygen because we really need all the dodge chance we can possibly get. And they hit our oxygen once more. Hooray. We can hack. Can we get something offline, please? Okay, good. Weapons are completely down on their end. Very nice. And chain laser. And of course they cloak. Let's get you back into the weapon room. And we'll wait for chain laser to be ready to go, and we'll go with everything all at once. And we're going to go on... Okay. We'll go on piloting. Okay. First fight in the first sector. Dodge chance of the gods this AI ship has, and they cloak. I should really be paying more attention to when the cloaks are happening. It's a 5-second cooldown. It's not that hard to keep a count in my head. What am I doing? Anyways. Okay, everything's charged up. Let's wait for the next cloak. Let's be patient. They're not getting their weapons up yet. Either they're really slow to repair those weapons, or the hack is interfering with that. I do believe hack does interfere with repairing a little bit. But anyways. Ion stunner fires. Misses, of course it does. Fire on piloting. Hey, we hit piloting. Good. So let's keep firing ion stunner. And now our weapons are pretty much in sync. So we'll keep that piloting down. I'm going to fire ion stunner. And go on cloaking now. And they're dead. Okay. 7 scrap, and our map has been updated. Okay. So we have some combat. A distress beacon up there. I think really the best options would be to just farm combat as much as possible, so let's do that. What do we have here? Rebel ship has been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, it begins its assault. They have a beam drone, a defense drone, and a missile. That defense drone that's an anti-drone drone. It's not going to shoot down our hacking, I don't think. It might stun it temporarily, but we should be able to get it onto their weapon system. And shot at it and missed completely. So I'll wait for missile to almost fire. There we go. And we'll wait for our weapons to fire, and hopefully things will hit. Fire ion stunner. Hits. Fire weapons. Probably could have done that a little bit quicker, but we started to fire in their weapon room. That crew member is not going to be getting out anytime soon. He might even die from the fire damage. They're trying to break in to rescue him. So why don't we fire on that room where people are trying to rescue him. Okay, looks like they got the doors open. They got their almost dead crew member out. And, okay, just keep taking pot shots at everybody. Our weapons are pretty much in sync now, so fire everything all the time. And we're definitely not going to kill the crew before the ship, but we can definitely kill the ship right now, and there we do. Excellent. 2 fuel, 1 drone, 17 scrap. Very nice. I think the best way to be loop around like that. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8, 9 jumps to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we hit all the combat beacons all the way around, we might be okay. So we're definitely going to do that. We're going to farm all these combat encounters, loop around. As Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. Since indicated it's a storage vessel for military goods. Let us attack this ship. Get to the storage cache. They have a pretty nasty beam drone and a laser. That's not good, because that laser fires and the beam drone fires at the same time. We are in a world of hurt. Let's hack their weapons. And maybe, hopefully, get things firing a little out of sync. Okay, let's fire our ion stunner. Fire weapons on their weapons. We hit. Very nice. We're completely safe from harm right now. Let's keep on trucking. We're getting to the point where I'm going to be starting to consider... Why did I fire that way? That was stupid. But the effect was more or less the same. We kept their weapons down a little bit more. And because of the hack, we can actually see them slowly repairing their weapons. Let me go on their drone control next. Okay. So that way if they get their weapons online, they still can't hurt us. Let's fire. Okay, looks like ion stunner travels a little slower than chain laser. Did a little science there because we were completely safe. So we have to wait for the ion stunner before we fire our lasers. Okay, both things are still in the red. Their weapons are slowly coming back online, but with one basic laser, they will not be able to harm us. But, so let's go on shields. So now shields are down, so we can kind of pretty much just auto-fire the chain laser. And it will fire every 7 seconds. Alright, shields run completely down. Let's fire at shields now. There we go, and one more hit will do it. And the chain laser will get going quick enough. Ship explodes, we get 17 scrap. Investigating the station gets us 9 further scrap and an anti-combat drone, which we will sell at our earliest opportunity. For now, we keep on trucking through these combat beacons. Especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. I don't know why every bad guy I do a weird Scottish accent for, but it is what it is. We will never surrender our crew to slavers. Dangerous ship. They have a burst laser Mark II and a basic laser. Okay, so we're definitely going to fire our hacking. Try and screw with them a little bit. I'm not worried about this laser. I am worried about this laser. It looks like they're going to be firing them more or less at the same time. Yes, okay, so we'll get ion stunner going. And chain laser. Okay. That's bad. Got the wrong weapon taken care of. Shields are down now. Let's get everybody fixing shields. Fire. Chain laser. Beautiful. Got it taken out just in time. Right back to base. And because of the hack, they only have a Mantis taking care of that. Oh, just kill the Mantis. You don't have to worry about their weapons coming back online, and we'll be completely safe from this particular ship. So why the heck not? Okay, Mantis is dead. Haha, we surrender. Take one of our slaves. It should be to destroy us. You'll die. They'll die anyways. They are offering us Notch, a Zoltan. That is a 60 scrap value, and we will put them on shields, and that will protect our shields from 1 ion damage. So if we get hit by an ion, our shields don't automatically go down. So that's something to be very wary of there. Definitely don't want our shields being ion down, so having a Zoltan in that position definitely helps. If you get more Zoltan crew in the future, you want to put them in places that need powering. Why not just, put as many Zoltan into the shield room as possible, keep you immune from that ion damage. But for right now, we're going to jump once more. That was a pretty good offer, 60 scrap value. Upon completing a jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Sorry for hitting the mic there. I am not going to do a Scottish accent for this particular pirate. I'm going to try something different and see what happens. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Okay, that was kind of half Scottish, half Dracula, but I will reject their offer. And, okay, scary ship, kinda, sorta. We will 100% go on their weapon system. I'm not worried about that laser because it's only one shot. I'm worried about this laser, and I'm worried about both of them firing at the same time. So, we will hack now to kind of get things desynced on their end a little bit. And again, a Mantis in the weapon room. Okay, very nice. Good. Got the more dangerous of the two weapons off. Alright, wait for our chain laser to come into play here, and we will fire both things maybe at their shields this time, because that Mantis is going to take forever to repair those weapons. And we can hack things anyways, but might as well give our shield and engine personnel some experience. We can kind of just, with their shields down, kind of just do whatever we want. That's done. We'll keep Gracie from repairing those weapons and keep them down. So it's kind of like you don't have to keep weapons down that way. You can just stun people and keep them down. I'll just fire one last volley and destroy this pirate fighter. We get 2 fuel, a drone part, and 14 scrap. Very beautiful. Okay, so now we have a beacon here. Not combat. And kind of get a better idea of where the rebels are going to be. So we have 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, 4 looks like right now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're definitely not going to be able to loop around and get that distress beacon. So I don't know what I was talking about earlier. We should be able to get these 2. So we'll definitely head that way now. Receive request. All our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Pledge to do what you can. 12 scrap and a quest marker has been added to our map. Thank you. If you could just give us a count on their numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. Okay. Quest beacon is right here. That was a combat beacon a second ago. It is now a quest beacon. You find the Mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. Send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. Leave before they notice you. They must have been focused on setting up camps as you got far enough away to attempt to jump without being noticed. So that beacon basically turned into an empty beacon. And we have to head to the exit now, because if we head here first, the exit will be overrun. So unfortunately, that is it. We are leaving this sector with 104 scrap. I will check for a store at the beginning of the next sector, but we're probably due for some engine and shield upgrades right about now. You ride the long-range beacon. When FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. Unfortunately, I do not. I only have 6. I need as many as I can for kind of missile defense. So unfortunately, I have to ignore this station, have no choice but to jump to the next sector, and it's either an uncharted nebula or rock controlled. Rock control will have a lot of missiles. Uncharted nebula would have ion storms and a lot of empty space. And if we take the top path, we have a lot more nebulas to worry about. So I think the best option here is to check out the rock controlled. Rock people have particularly aggressive stance toward alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. Okay, so is there a store nearby? There is a store nearby. Okay, so we're going to save our scrap. That is a dead-end beacon. These beacons go... Okay, so we're going to check out Oh, there's another beacon hidden behind the distress beacon that connects to the store. So maybe we'll loop around, hit the distress beacon, hit this beacon, hit the hidden beacon, then jump back to the store. Kind of like to go to a store with, 120 scrap minimum. Wow, Zoltan in the rock controlled. Well, it's a Zoltan ship. It's still pirates. Ride the beacon and immediately attack the pirate ship. It seems the distress beacon was a trap. Fantastic. Okay, we can't even hack through this right now. So we have no choice but to just fire everything and hope for the best. We will most likely be taking missile hits like crazy. But, might as well get the clone bay powered up for now. Not that we really need it. Okay, hitting the shield room. That's not good. And we are hitting the piloting, which means the missiles hit. Fantastic. Ion Stunner should have been auto-firing. I don't know why it wasn't. But now, the Zoltan shield is down. Yeah, another hit in the shields, but their missile launcher is finally down. If we can get these shields fixed up, we might be safe, but I'm going to hack them anyways. And now we don't need auto-fire anymore, so why am I putting it on anyways? Let's fire on their weapons, keep those down. It'll take them a while to get those repaired. We can chain laser on shields. Get the shields down and kind of auto-stun their weapons. And kind of keep them down permanently this way. They're not going to be able to repair them while they're stunned. We can hit their shields though they want to surrender. No. Do not like that offer. One tick. And one final chain laser volley. And we get 2 fuel, a missile, and 19 scrap. Okay. I'm going to lower the sound a tick. So pardon me, I'll do that. There we go. That should be better. Another distress beacon. Okay. Why not? Let's check that out and then head to the store, see if there's anything worth buying. But I really should be focusing on upgrades right now. Ship without life forms with a nearby dense asteroid field is giving out distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. This is the crystal thingamajigger. Pretty sure if I search for the ship, I'm just going to take hull damage. But I'm going to do it anyways. Instead, I get 5 damage to my hull. Very nice. I'm an idiot. Knew it was going to happen, and it did. Wow, with the sound up, you can really hear the Lanius repair sounds. Kind of interesting. Maybe they're robots. I don't know. But yeah, it seems like distress beacon, search for the ship, distress beacon in rock-controlled space. Don't do it unless you have rock plating or something, some blue option. Anyways, at the store, you see a hell of Federation frequencies. Your Federation, we weren't sure we'd ever see a friendly face again. There's little business here. Perhaps you'd like to trade. They have a burst laser Mark III, a firebomb, a flak 1, which I'm considering highly. Drone control, backup battery, mind control. Page 2 has a couple of drones. We have the anti-drone to sell. We also have emergency respirators to sell, which is pointless since we're not deoxygenating the entirety of our ship. So I will sell those as well. Burst Laser Mark III is interesting, but it's a huge scrap load, and it takes forever to charge, and stuff. Flak would probably be better than Ion Stunner. The charge is quicker, and it'll get through more shields. I only need 1 weapon bar to take care of it. Do I sell the Ion Stunner? Let's take a look at our upgrade path here. For right now, we're in Sector 2. So for right now, we don't need the flak up right away. But, it only costs 35 to get it up. We'd also need we need 55 to get it up. With 55, we can get, next level of shields. Which is probably more important. So I'll get next level of shields. We can also up our dodge chance. So survivability wins the day. If we get rid of the Ion Stunner, how much can we sell that for? We can sell the Ion Stunner for 17. Okay, not really worth selling right now. But we can choose to go Chain Laser Flak for an opening volley instead. How much can we sell the Chain Laser for? Not that it's really an option. 32, much better. But really not an option. Can't really depend on just a flak to do your dirty work for you. Fuel, drone parts. It is what it is. But we definitely need shields. We definitely need some more dodge chance. So I'm glad I did that. Let's jump down and see what we got. Okay, perfect time for us to get those upgrades because asteroid fields are horrible. Captain Rock Freighter lost in the asteroid field hails your coordinates to let us here, but only death greets us. What must be, death to all. You power up the paddle systems and wonder how long they've been stuck here for. They have a flak. I want to say that's a flak 1 and a heavy laser. So definitely good times to get those upgrades. Really don't want to risk the whole damage, so we will use the drone part. Excuse me. Although we are running low on drone parts. We're going to wait for that to fire, but we're going to hack and keep the flak from firing. Ion stunner's ready to go, so let's launch that. If I was a little bit more in my right mind, I would have waited for an asteroid hit or something first. Their flak comes in and is widely more successful than ours is. Let's ion stun again. Okay. Ion stun actually looks like it got in stun their weapons, got their weapons down, so now we don't have to worry about their flak. Very good. Let's keep that up. Asteroids are coming in now because their shields are stunned. They want to surrender, we will not accept. Okay, ion stun and flak again. And there you have it. 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 17 scrap. Okay. Let's continue on our journey here. Hull and fuel are looking pretty shady. Intercept chatter from an approaching rock ship. Weapons moving to engage. Armed with tubes. There's no talking to these guys. Armed with tubes, they say. Really, they have no missiles. At all. What tubes are they arming? Anyway, they're going to board us. That is an ion blast that will eventually get through our shields, but I think I'm going to hack their teleporting because I really don't want to deal with any rockmen on my ship, but maybe not. How do I take the hack back? I don't want to hack. I don't think we need to hack here. I don't think we need to hack at all. Let's just take what we have when we have it. They're going to board us in their already deoxygenated room. Might as well get Weapon Man in to help with that. And this rock is going to take lots of damage from suffocation and 2 crew members firing on him. We're going to fire our ion stunner now. Fire the flak as well. Okay, miss with the ion stunner. Okay, they can't do any harm to us. And looks like the rock man either teleported back. I don't think he did. I think he just crumbled to dust, which is fantastic. Let's take a poke at our sensor room. Okay, I only have 1 crew member. We might be able to take pot shots at him with our chain laser ion stunner combo. Yeah. Okay, so let's try that now. Let's see, how much health is he rocking? 105. Okay, so there's quite a few shots I need to take in order to take him out, but it's possible. Alright, what is he at right now? He's at 75, so 2 hits got him down to 75 from like 100. Yeah, keep trying, why not? Doesn't cost us anything. If they keep resisting the hull points, we might kill Naomi here before we get anything that Naomi. That's I-Mian backwards. Okay. Thought there was a classic Van Wilder joke in there, but apparently not. Oh, more hull resisting. Excellent. That's exactly what we want. We do not want to destroy the ship before we kill Naomi, and this next volley will definitely do that. You find a weapon system on their ship with no crew to stop you, install it on your own. You get 13 scrap and an ion stunner. Okay. Anyway, so that will get shield stun for 10 seconds. Might just want to sell that though. Another ion stunner, really. Okay, what did I have? Nothing that can hurt us. You encounter a small craft with minimal propulsion. This rock crew member explains that the rock homeworld is run on lies and propaganda to keep the populace in check, and they want no part of it. We tell them their god sent them here to join your crew, who'll either respond violently and attack us, or just respond like kind of sort of violently and just go, you liar, and not do anything. If we promise to share with him the truth they've been denied, they might join our crew. Combat or a rock crew member. It's always good to have crew. They seem tempted by your offer, but decide they can't risk being lied to again at close frequencies and jump away. Womp womp. I'm dangerously low on resources here as we jump further into Sector 2. Once you're out of location, the distress call a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL drive shot has gone haywire, whatever. Camp out, of course, the nearest depot. Get a fix to lead us there, sure. We get 14 scrap and a quest marker in the next sector. Very nice. Also, this ship would not have been able to hurt us if we had to fight it. Take this bit of scrap as a down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. Fantastic. That energy must have had his colloquialism sensor online. Anyways, looks like the only way to the exit is either this beacon or this beacon. So to maximize, we want to go up. We don't want to just jump in 2 jumps. We have a lot of space here before the rebels reach the exit. So let's go up. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. If that was reversed, I would have taken it. But unfortunately, I have to reject their offer. There is a store, however. Let's see, how many jumps do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that might work out. Let's not gamble too much. Let's just jump to this beacon before the store and then jump to the store. And it's another asteroid field. Fantastic. But the ship, well, if they get a lucky shot, they time asteroids, etc., etc., they might be able to. Let's get you back on engines. That fires only 1 shot. And if they fire at the same time as an asteroid and get their missiles going, we could be in trouble. But I think we just take out their shields and let the asteroids do some work for us here. It's definitely a way to go. I do want to up our weapons. Kind of like a foresight thing. Getting that flak when we did. Let's keep hitting their shields. Let the asteroids do some of the work. As we milk some experience here. Very nice. Let's stun their shields so they can't keep them repaired. And, I don't know, shoot on oxygen or something. We're definitely going to destroy this ship handily with the asteroid's help. There it is. Pirate Investigator investigates still more. I hear he only had 2 days to retirement. 2 missiles, 1 drone, and 23 scrap as we jump to our store now. Definitely want to pick up fuel at this particular beacon. Rock said, when so willing to trade with other life forms and opportunities met, this crew has postponed its piracy activities and set up shop to catch any passing trade. Drone control, cloaking, backup battery, some crew that we can't really afford. I'll buy all of the fuel. And that's it. Maybe some repairs while it's cheap. Just a little bit. There we go. What do we want to sell? I think we definitely sell... Let's see, what do we want to upgrade? That's what we should talk about. What do we want to upgrade? We definitely want to upgrade our weapons so we can have flak and chain laser happen at the same time. That costs 35. That costs 55. Because we need the power to get it going. Although we can take that from engines. So minimum we need 35, which we can get right now. Take that away from engines. Depower ion stunner, and now flak is online. Flak was more important than chain laser, I think, right this second. Do we sell the ion stunners? We're not desperate need for scrap right now, so I'll hold off on that. I will spend the remainder of our 11 scrap on as many repairs as we can get. Pretty close to the green, not too shabby. We need dodge chance, we can take it away from O2. But we definitely need next level shields, definitely need more engine power. But for now, let's head towards the exit. And our only way out is this beacon right here, and it's about to be eaten by the rebels, so it's a good thing we didn't go here first. So, I have no choice but to head to the exit now, so let's head down that way. You're arriving to detect signs of a battle. A few ships are taking passes at each other near a small station. You don't know if it's a territory issue, a contest, or a rite of passage. You decide it's best to stay out of it. Okay, in other words, empty beacon is empty as we head to our exit and the end of this video. If you're at the long-range beacon with the yellow driver's charge, you can jump to the next sector. You come across an asteroid mining colony. A message you weekly saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. You have any extra explosives?" Yes, we have 7. I will give them the 5. They give us 10 hull points repaired. Okay, good. Almost up to full. So, good thing we didn't repair more than we should have back then, because we definitely maximized this beacon out with those 10 hull points. Let's jump. We have Zoltan controlled or Mantis controlled. Mantis, they will board us. Zoltan control, we have lots of shields and things to deal with, but we can have flak and ion stunners launching in order to get that taken care of. I think we're gonna go Zoltan controlled. Don't really want to be boarded, although Zoltan controlled does have that really nasty border control event that took us out not too long ago. We can hack their teleporter. We can hack the Mantis teleporter, so I think we will go Mantis controlled. Don't really want to deal with all the Zoltan shields and those wonky events. Don't want to go to a green sector and you have so little scrap. So I think we're going to go Mantis control, call this an episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please hit them like and subscribe buttons. And comment as you see fit. I want to try to get minimum video a day up for the foreseeable future. That's probably as much as I'm going to be able to get. My Time Warner cable upload speed is still horrendous. It takes forever to upload even these short videos. Hopefully it will improve shortly. But I'm guaranteeing at least one 30 to 50-ish hour long video a day for right now. But for right now, right now, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.